All right. Let's see. Hi, brothers and sisters. How are you doing? How is your day? How is everyone faring today? It's another beautiful time that we are joined here by Carol.
Oh,
Hi,
yes.
Carol. Say
Hi,
something.
Kate. How are you, Kate?
I'm doing fine.
What a wonderful Wednesday today.
Absolutely. It's awesome. I can see
Indeed.
people joining.
Yes.
We've got Rose Mweni. Hi, Mweni.
We have Kathy. We have Natseo. We have Runako.
All right.
Yes.
Let me open my phone as well to see who is
Sagi.
around.
We have Vicky. Welcome, Vicky.
Yes.
We have Basanga.
Basang Air.
Yes.
All right.
We
Love Me
Collins.
as well is here. Uncle Nicodemus.
Yes.
Katrina. Thank you. Hi, Katrina. And Alketa Therapy. I can see you. Melicom as well.
Where are they watching us from, Kate?
Yeah. Please, where are you watching us from? We're in the beautiful city of Mombasa at a place called Mtwapa at the Marina Creek. At Kujua Point.
Yes.
This is exactly where we are. Kujua Point is the mother of all Kujuana and many other things that are still coming on the pipeline. So I can see Melicom is from Tanzania.
We have Dennis. We have Wanike.
Yes.
Uncle from Uganda.
All right.
Yes.
And we have Winifrida watching from Kenyatta National Hospital in Nairobi. Yes. And as well, Mary watching from Nigeria.
We have Njokes all the way from Ngare.
And I can see someone in Mtwapa, Basanga Junior.
Selam. Hi, Canada, all the way from Canada.
Yes. And we have Rochan One Love from Juba. Thessaloniki, Greece. Alketa Therapy. How are you? Nice to hear from you from Thessaloniki.
And then Ramadan Karim, by the way.
All right. And Cullen from VOK Mombasa. I can see you as well, loud and clear. And someone from Zambia, user blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming through this show tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
We have Ruth from Makupa, just here in Mombasa.
All right.
And then we have Lex Pumps, all the way from South Africa.
Wow, that is awesome.
Someone says, I miss you, Keith.
Wow.
Randy.
Thank you. I appreciate when you feel you're missed, you feel at least you're at home with every person. Thank you so much, guys. You've always been a blessing to this ministry, to this group, to this, call it organization, society. You are great importance, and we really, really appreciate you for each and every time coming through. And I can see so many people watching us. Purity J. Bule from Twapa, and from Makupa, Ruth Kisia, and then Winnie Jepto from Uganda, and Dorcas from Germany. Maybe we check a few more names before we do a bit of introduction. Yes.
And he says, I'm your silent follower. We have Kavai.
Yes.
Then we have Gift. And then we have Stancy. Thank you, Stancy.
Wow. Thank you, Nakazi Georgina from Qatar.
Yeah.
And watching from the US, Hanad. How are you, Hanad? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Trinity AK47 from Uganda. That's amazing.
Yes. Then we have Cheduke.
Yes.
Kenyan.
That is nice. And remember, tonight is our Q&A moment. You can ask any question tonight. We shall be answering all your questions live here in the studio at Kujua Point, because we want to be able to know what exactly is taking you round and rounds in terms of relationships, in business, mindset, and spirituality. It is always a pleasure to get to speak to people about these things because they matter.
Yes.
Most people have never understood how life actually revolves around the four things. Have you ever noticed that? Actually, I would say mostly relationships, they form the highest percentage of human issues.
Yeah, true.
How people relate. Relationships is a big thing. And then we have business. How people do business together. And always some people are winning, others are not winning. And then you wonder, by the way, why are some winning, others not winning? So business is also another integral part of this. And likewise, we've got spirituality and mindset. Why spirituality? Because unless you understand who you are, you'll always be asking, but wait a minute, why don't I get it right? Mindset is a thing. Most of the people don't achieve what they want to achieve because of just a mindset issue.
Yeah.
How they think, how they analyze things. So those 4 things are the things that we speak about here. And we try to make sure that every person gets to understand and they can be transformed. So let me just do a bit of introduction of what we have. Please give me that paper here.
Yes.
We've got some nice stuff by there on Friday. We are having our masterclass on affiliate marketing. Please, you can go to the link on my bio. You can be able to book in our masterclass, your seat, because this masterclass is going to be amazing. One of the things that I want to be speaking about that day, on Friday from 8 p.m. East African time all the way to 10 p.m., I will be speaking about how to be able to make money while you are recommending products that you love. You see, we're in an online world. And I tell people that the next few years from now, I think even before you reach to 2030, if your business is not online, you're going down. It's almost impossible for you to be able to survive on your business if it is not online. Brick and mortar businesses, they are closing down. Now, today, if you want to buy a mobile phone, you buy online.
Yes.
Clothes online, TV online, food online, everything online. So if people are buying things online, why not make money online? Because people think that the only thing I can do online is just to scroll and enjoy some memes here and there. But there's a lot that you can do online. So that's why we'll be teaching on affiliate marketing. Live on Zoom. I will be there, and you can be able to ask me as many questions as possible during that time on Friday, so that we can only be in one accord and we learn much and we be able to be great. So make sure that you check it out. The link is on my bio. You can visit keithmoki.com, whereby you can be able to get information about the same. A seat is $1,000 or $8. And it all starts from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Masterclass on affiliate marketing. And likewise, we thank you guys for keeping on joining Kujuana. Kujuana is a platform whereby you meet intentional matches, people who are ready to love and be loved, people who are not playing around. And soon, we'll be launching the application for Kujuana. Very, very soon, our app will be out. I don't want to tell you when, but already we have so many users on the website, and soon we shall be expanding to an app. It's not yet ready, but soon and very soon it shall be an app, and I believe it's going to be a really, really awesome thing. So keep on joining Kujuana for those who are looking for love. I think in a time to come, I shall be planning to invite some people, maybe online or maybe by some videos here and there, to give us testimonials of how it has been in the journey of Kujuana. You know, people, when you find love anyway, love is not something to hide. But of course, we get so many messages from people who tell us, Keith, you can't imagine. I thought I couldn't get someone. I thought my age, I had already expired. But little did I know there was always someone waiting for me at the other side of the river. And here we are, all right? So keep on joining Kujuana. Kujuana is a platform for you whereby you can get an intentional match, someone who loves you just like you love them, and they're not there for games. This video is live on YouTube, so make sure that you pass by there and you can be able to learn much more. So I think, Martha, what you can do, you can put this one at the messages so that I can be able to see right there, so that those who are sending messages, I can also see them. Yes. Can you take it up? Yes. All right, keep it there. That's nice. I can see people are saying, today I'm in class. This is, we have Suleiman Hussein. Thank you so much for watching us from YouTube. I really appreciate you, Suleiman, and people watching from Uganda, Dubai. Is there a Dubai in Uganda? You need to tell us, my friend here. Watching from Uganda, Dubai. Okay, all right. I want to come to that Dubai in Uganda. And I believe it's an awesome thing. So Right.
So what do you have for us today, Keith?
So tonight we have a lot, and even as we prepare, I like also, even as I tell you what we have tonight, please start writing your questions.
Yeah.
My team is ready to be able to pen down all your questions. You just write them on the comment, and then my team will be able to capture them, and then now your question I can be able to answer in real time. Okay, so now tonight I was just imagining how people have what we call missed priorities or confused priorities. Now, let me start with men, then I come with women.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to dating and relationships.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Most men think that when I tell my woman about how much I earn, she's going to love me, because every man thinks that every woman is there for the money. Yes, money is an integral part of a relationship. But do you know, the moment you put in money first, that relationship is over. Because a woman's instincts is to test what you have just spoken about. It's like if you tell somebody you have strength, they will definitely want to test the strength. If you tell somebody that you do a certain thing, they'll want to test. So most men, they find themselves in relationships whereby they cannot handle the pressure of I want this and I want this, because they actually formed it themselves. They formed it themselves. You meet a lady, just before you guys start discussing about life and all that, you have started flexing. Now, most ladies will look at you and they'll be like, okay, you start flexing. Tomorrow, she will wake up with a story. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't have power. I don't have this. Now, she wants to, her natural instincts wants to see what you said, if it is true. So what men do is that after she tells you this, now you tell her, don't worry, hold my cup. How much do you need, my dear? Pa, pa, pa. Tomorrow she wakes up with another longer stretch. And then you keep on wondering, this lady just wants my money. No, what did you introduce? The way you started a relationship, that's the way it's going to be. If you started it on love, it's going to remain on love. If you started it on money, it's going to remain like that. If you are a funny guy, please retain the funniness. The moment you are gloomy, she's gone. She will say you have changed. So remember, how you portray yourself in the beginning of the relationship as a man matters a lot to your lady. So don't portray something that you are not willing to keep over the years. Right? So if you have shown her that just name it, my dear, just name it, I'll be there for you. Name it, you get it.
You got it.
He's going to look at you and just say, okay, that's the thing. So that's for men. And why most men keep on losing, and how they turn themselves into simps.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. You promise what you know you cannot sustain for a long time. And this is the reason why you see bad boys, how do they approach ladies? They don't approach with material things. They approach with mystery, a lot of emotion, chemistry, on and off. And that lady will be getting money from you to give to this bad boy. That's why good men finish last. And bad boys are always winning. Why? Because they have understood how to deal with emotions. And for you, what you have done is you think that by giving and giving and giving, you are winning anything. No, you're not winning. Let money come in as an add-on in the relationship, but let it not be the basic part. Because most men today in this society, they kind of think that money is the very thing. But she will take advantage and move on. And you'll be left worried what really happened. Number two, on the side of women, ladies understand one thing. When you meet a man, and the first thing you show him is how you expose yourself so much in a sexual way. Because every lady thinks that all men want this. They want a sexual woman. This is where you lose it. This man comes, takes advantage, sleeps with you, and moves away.
Ghosts you.
Let me tell you, most men, they think far. They just ask themselves one question. If I found you today, and today I was with you in bed, how many more men are you going to do the same to them? So even though I want you for a long time, but I'm going to be having trust issues. I'll just be hearing you're with some men somewhere, and I remember how I warned you in the first day. And this is the reason why most men, they are afraid of their women. Why? Because they bang down the first day. You see, here we speak the truth to try and help people to understand how men and women behave. So some of the fears that your man has is how you dress, how they were able to win you so fast. And it doesn't mean that you should, you take him to your house and start, telling him, don't touch me, don't do this. No, don't put him in a compromising situation for a period of time. Let you guys get to know each other. You discuss, you know who this kind of person is. By the time you're talking about other things, you already have built some kind of chemistry for a long time, right? You've built some type of chemistry. And this chemistry is the thing which is going to hold your relationship, because now you have learned his personality, her personality, right? So this is why most women, they wonder, I am so beautiful, every man wants me, but they don't want to marry me. They just want to be with me for a short period of time and move. And anytime we try to talk about commitment, they are gone. This is exactly what is happening. So my dear ladies, be keen about how you start your relationship. So when you sexualize yourself so much, you're going to see dust. That man of yours, no matter how Mr. Handsome, Mr. World he is, and no matter how much he is showing you affection, it's always going to end up the same way. And it doesn't mean that people cannot start a relationship day one and it moves. It all depends with your modesty. Modesty is how you look, how you wear, how you talk, how you make him feel. If you're too loud-mouthed, argumentative, you dress provocatively, you just don't seem like someone who someone can keep, then high possibility is going to be there, take his time and move on. So these are things to ponder. So I thought before we begin, I just speak about that and know it will help us to be able to navigate much more. For those who are joining us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Keith Mwoki, and you can share this video so that others can be able to join us wherever you are. So now, questions. I think we already have some questions here.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yes.
So I'll start with Geoffrey. Do business page ads bring clients? The business page ads.
Do business page ads? I believe you're talking about Facebook and stuff.
Yes.
Right? Do they bring clients? Well, let me explain something. For example, Facebook has about 2 billion users. 2 billion users. I think also TikTok is coming up very much with a huge number of users, almost 1 billion now, if I'm not wrong, or more than. Now, if these social medias have all those kind of people and they are basically having so much attention in them, how many people do you think, how many of your customers are in those 2-3 billion of the people? There are so many. The only thing people have never realized is that times are changing. Gone are the days you used to give flyers, papers in supermarkets. Nowadays, advertisements is the in thing. And advertisement has also gone AI. You just need to write, you put in your audience, you put in like, for example, I need people in Kenya, I need people in Uganda, I need people who are this and this age. And AI can do everything else for you. Like, for example, on Facebook, there's something called Advantage, whereby once you click, that's it. It chooses automatically the type of audience which can be able to buy your product. On TikTok is the same, on YouTube is the same. And once you get to understand this, then you can do a lot of business just with very little money. And I believe you can be able to do even an ad for as low as $1 or $1.5 per day, which can give you at least 10 customers or even, 5 to 10 customers. This is something that you cannot get with $1, right? Offline. So yes, you can make a lot of money from running advertisements. And if you need this, maybe you can talk to me to the link on my bio. I can help you be able to know how to run advertisements. And I think soon we shall be doing a masterclass on how to do ads, right? I think that's nice. You can write it down. I'll think about that maybe in a week or so. If time allows, we can do something on running advertisements so that you can know how to run ads, how to advertise, and how to make money.
All right. Then we have Madam Hero.
Yes.
What's your opinion about marrying a man slightly younger than you?
Marrying a man slightly younger than you. Now, two things you need to understand. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but let me just speak them. The first thing you need to understand, when you're marrying someone who is younger than you, a woman matures faster than a man. If you're 30 years as a lady, or if as a man you're 30 years and your woman is 30 years, she's actually not 30 per se in the mind. She's like 35. Why? Because God has given women an ability to be able to mature faster because of childbearing and taking care of children. So her thinking, or you are thinking, if you're a lady, with your man's thinking might be different. So one of the things that you might get in a relationship whereby you're the older one more than your man is that you may look down upon him once in a while. You may find that you feel kinda he doesn't resonate with what you're resonating in. Unless you make it intentional, you might feel that essence of this guy is younger, he's reasoning. That's how it works. So it doesn't mean that you cannot get married or you date someone who is younger. Well, of course, a younger person, there is a lot of chemistry. Younger people, especially younger men, their libido is very high, and that feeling of emotion is very high. I always tell ladies, when life is so funny, when ladies are younger, their libido and their emotion of sexual emotion is very low, because well, she's got choices. Men are left, right, and center. And for men, is opposite, is very high. I think it's because of when most men, when they are young, their value is not that much. Women, their value is high. So because of this, you don't need it much. But as you grow older, I've spoken to so many ladies who tell me, Keith, one of the things that will make me get married, I just don't know what happened. As I continue to grow older, I am more homely, I need a man, my emotions are high, everything. It just happens like that, especially when they start reaching 40s. Ladies who are 40s, you know. And the funny thing is that men, once they reach 40s, everything about emotion goes down. They start focusing on business, their lives, their careers. Well, it is what it is. That's exactly the thing. So if you have a younger man, one of the things you'll be assured of is, of course, high emotions, high energy. If you have an older man and he's above 40s, 50s there, you'll always be assured of calmness. Some guy who will just be sipping coffee at the balcony, no big issues. He just wants peace. So that's something you'll have to deal with.
All right. So, Keith.
Yes.
How do I deal with someone who has trapped you with pregnancy?
That should be a man, right?
Yes.
Ask yourself a simple question. This world that we are in, the world of Caesar, do we have loyalty? No. Are we here forever? No. What are we actually here for? We are here to experience life. I'm not saying that you should leave someone, but everything should be done from the heart, not out of compulsion. Jesus said in his own words that God loves a cheerful giver. And he said that give from the heart. He said that you should not give to be seen. Likewise, love is like giving. If you're loving just to be seen, just because you have a child, then that is not love. What is going to happen is that one day, one time, you're going to sit down and ask yourself, what was I even doing? Because love is a two-way emotion. If it is not working on one side, don't expect the other side it's working. It becomes a responsibility and it refuses to be love. Then what are you doing? Because we shall all die and go to the same place. So why waste the moment that you're near on the earth and you cannot resolve? I tell people, if you cannot solve it, then leave. There is so much freedom in this world that you can be able to go and enjoy by yourself, or even get someone else and life moves on. So go and talk to your person. Tell them the truth of how you're feeling. Discuss it one by one. And after you discuss, if they're okay with building this again, because people can always build, it doesn't matter how they started, then that will be fine. If she doesn't want, she just wants to trap you and tell you you're the father, you're supposed to be responsible, yet she doesn't want to be responsible in emotions, then you're free to go, right? So I think that's the best thing to say.
So Grace is asking, my husband doesn't love me now like the way he loved me before. How can I rekindle our love?
Now, let me explain something. Thank you. That question is very, very important. You know why? I've come across so many women who tell me, I was loved before, my man was used to be good, but now he doesn't give me the emotion he used to give me back in the days. Then I ask them, does he beat you? Does he do anything different from what he used to do? Most of the ladies will say that he's just normal, but he doesn't show me much affection like he used to do. Now, I need to explain something to you ladies so that you understand the psychology of men and how men look at things. When a man is chasing after you, it is early days of dating. There's a lot of chemistry. He also is he's producing a lot of dopamine, because this is something that he's not used to. It's an emotion. So he's excited. He's doing this and that. But after you guys become a thing, now the man moves from dopamine and now he wants to focus on oxytocin, which is the chemical of bonding. He wants to bond with you, common goals, common ideas, investments together and things like that. So with this, it brings the bonding to him. And from there, he looks for serotonin, which is a chemical of balance. And this balance is what brings in the peace. Now, a man cannot stay in a relationship on the basis of excitement or dopamine. He will be tired. Because men love peace more than they love drama and chaos. Drama is that spark, that let's jump here, let's do this. At that moment when he has just met you, he can't also perform things. He's always running after you and things, chemistry and all that. So after he settles, he wants now to look for peace and to look for common goals. And now that is where most ladies, they think that this man doesn't love me anymore. He changed. Why? Because they think that he has to continue being in the dopamine mode, the spark mode, the high emotion mode forever. It is impossible for a man to stay there. He wants to focus on now building a home, building this and that. And if you do not understand this part, you will think that your man is no longer loving you anymore. And you'll be jumping to the next man who is available, who will give you the side of dopamine until 2-3 years. Then he also now wants to focus on peace. Then you leave that one, you meet another one with dopamine. And you see, this chemical called dopamine is very important in our lives because it brings the spark, that attraction, but it is not long lasting. It's not long lasting. And if you don't get it like that, you'll keep on moving from one man to the other. If your man is still good and he doesn't do anything wrong to you, please keep with that man. Stay, because the grass is always green where it is watered. So what do? Start organizing things that you can do together, moments that you can share together. Do not push him, but just suggest. When you push a man, now it will be another drama, because men don't like to be pushed. They need to be suggested too. And then once you suggest something and you do whatever you can do on your end, is going to see the effort and is going to reply. And trust you me, the relationship will be better.
Okay, so
Yes.
Keith, how do we join Kujuana?
Joining Kujuana is very easy. You just go to kujuana.com and there you'll be able to fill in a form. There's a form that you fill in there, which has your name, age, details about your personality, and maybe what you want to achieve from the other person. And once you're done with that, you can choose that maybe you want the profile to just be standard, which is free. Definitely it's all free. But if you want a quick matching, then you can choose priority, which is 500 shillings or $4 per match. And that's basically what you do. Immediately you choose the priority, you get your instant match there and then. If it's for standard, then you'll have to wait a little bit because standard has to go to the common pool whereby a priority comes and matches with them. So basically Kujuana is as simple as that. And yeah, people are joining in, so you can go and give it a try and you can find someone on the basis of intentionality, not just looks. So for the looks, we don't guarantee chemistry, we guarantee compatibility. All right. So about chemistry, go and deal with it yourself. If you guys, you mix, that's okay. If it doesn't work, come back for more. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So Keith, talk about spirituality and how to know myself using the Bible.
How to know yourself using the Bible? A very beautiful question. Knowing yourself, it's a very important thing. And today I was having a great discussion about spirituality and knowing ourselves. I was speaking to a great guy, a footballer in the UK, who is playing in one of those Premier Leagues. And one of the things we were discussing is that how do you know yourself? How do you become you? By just understanding yourself, how do you get to know this is me? Now, I'll give you an example. Have you ever gone to a party somewhere and you're in that party, you're enjoying everything, you're nodding and people are there passing you drinks, eating. But inside yourself, you're saying, in 5 minutes, I'm going.
God.
You're saying in your mind. Now, between the one who is smiling and enjoying the music and enjoying the drinks and the one who is saying, I'm leaving in 5 minutes, who is the real you?
The one who's inside.
The one who is saying that I'm about to leave.
In the next 5 minutes.
Yes. So this is the person who is the real you, the observer. So knowing yourself, you have to understand there are two people who are working at the same time. Actually, they are not two, they are three. Let me explain. We have the mind, which speaks inside. The mind is what we call the consciousness, is what we call the I am, is what we call the awareness of being, is what we call God, is what we call thought. This is the awareness, the thought. Let me use that word. So the thought or God or consciousness gives you ideas, speaks. You hear a voice which tells you, please help this person. See they're in distress, help them. But at the same time, there's another voice which is speaking next, telling you, no, you cannot help them. You helped people last week and they took advantage of you. These people are going to use you. Now, who is speaking here? This is ego. The one on this side is ego. And what is ego? Ego is just your experiences that you have experienced over the years. Ego is your day-to-day experiences since you were born. You see, our bodies are, I will say, for lack of better words, our bodies are machines which have been able to learn machine learning over the years. We have learned how to do different things. So the body is learning every day. Since you are a child, you have learned how to escape problems. You have learned how people can be inhuman. You have learned how people can lie. You have learned this and this. So your body is alert. And that learning forms something we call an entity, right? What is an entity? Entity is a living being without a body, right? So you have an entity, which is the ego, which keeps on correcting everything that you want to do And this entity is in the mind, right? Is the what we call not the mind. The mind is the side of God. The brain is what learns.
Yeah.
You understand? The brain learns. So this ego is the one which is keeping on telling you, don't do this. Avoid this one because these people used you. Is reading from the experiences of the world. The other one is telling you, do the right thing. Help that person. Do this, do that. Now, where are you? Between that, where are you?
Do the right thing.
Between the two, which one, where are you? Where are you standing?
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. No. You are here at the middle.
Yeah.
There is someone called the soul. Now, this is the spirit, this is the ego, and here is the soul. Soul is your personality. You decide, I decide to choose this, I decide to choose this. This is why, yes, the ego is telling you this, and the mind is telling you this, then you make the decision.
As personality. As
personality, or what we call the soul. You understand? This is why you hear, this personality is like this. He or she loves this. How do you love that? Because of who you listen to. And that's why Jesus kept on saying that you have your father the devil. Who is that father the devil? You listen to the ego becomes your father. Your father is the father of heaven, God of heaven. Why? Because you listen to your father in heaven. So whoever you listen to, whether ego or the mind, you become a child of either. So you become a child of ego or the child of the mind, which is your awareness of being. So when people talk about the devil and talk about God, they're literally talking about these two things. And that's why the Bible says, resist the devil and he shall flee. You're not told to cast out or to fight or to do anything. It's just resistance. So when you resist listening from the ego and you listen to God, then you are able to know, well, voila, I'm listening to God. Now, one more question here. I'm sure people might ask, how do you differentiate the two voices? How do you know the voice of God and the voice of the ego? Very simple. The fruits. The fruits of the Spirit of God is what? Peace, love, joy, goodness, mercy, and all those kind of things, right? So if you want to know this is from God, it will come with love, goodness, mercy, faithfulness, and all these traits of God, the attributes of God. If it is from the flesh, or from the ego, or from the experience, or from the devil, right? It will come with murder, malice, heresies, revenge, and all those kind of things. You will hear this message is geared towards revenging, geared towards doing evil things. That's how you be able to know, I'm listening to the devil, or I'm listening to the ego, or I'm listening to God. So either of the same, once you do that, you're able to know who you're listening to. So spirituality is a matter of understanding where you stand in this paradox of the mind. Because the mind, the subconscious mind is the womb of creation. And anything you listen to goes to the subconscious mind. But one day, the Bible says in the book of Revelations 12, that one day there was it talks about the last days. There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. There was war in heaven. And of course, the devil did not win. That old dragon was cast out away from the heaven. You know what it actually means? That final war is a war of the mind.
Mind and the ego.
Yes. It's the war between the good and evil, darkness and light. The war of the ego. Finally, ego shall be destroyed. That is what the Bible actually says. You see, spirituality has been diluted so much by people interpreting the scriptures differently. They think that there is something which is outside you, but the kingdom of God is within you. There is no other kingdom somewhere in the skies. You know, that's what we have been told. Oh, someone is coming in the skies. No, as the lightning happens in one side of the world to the other, so shall it be when the Son of Man comes. And who is the Son of Man? The consciousness, the Christ consciousness, which shall come, the knowledge of truth. When it shall come, we shall all be transformed. By what? By the renewing of our minds. Anyway, it's a long story. I think I'll explain that in another different video.
Okay, so Keith.
Yes.
He is cheating, but he doesn't want to admit.
He's cheating, but he doesn't want to admit. So let me ask, if he admits, what is going to happen?
You would say that.
He's cheating, but he doesn't want to admit. So should he admit, or what's the point at the end of the day? Let me explain something. If someone is cheating, it means he's deficient of something. He's deficient of some love. He's feeling that you and him, you and him are not working out. Something is not working out. So instead of keeping on saying, you should admit this, it's only going to hurt you more and more. Actually, once you know that they have cheated, the only thing which is going to happen is you're just going to cry.
Yeah.
And say, why did you do this? There's no difference. There's nothing different which is going to happen. So instead of doing that, instead of pushing, just tell me if you're cheating, please tell me. The only thing that you need to do is work on your relationship. I have told people that work on it or leave. If it is not working, you're not tied there. If it is working, please, you can fight for it. You can do whatever you can be able to do to see how you can be able to make things better. Some of this is just deficiency of things. Most of the people, they cheat because in some way, somebody feels that I'm not recognized in my house. I'm just there to pay bills. If it's a lady, she just feels like this man is there to just, nothing much that he does. So, you see all these, everybody has their own expectations. You don't do this to me, the other man, you don't do this to me. So maybe you come to a common goal and discuss and see where things are not adding up. Because we're in a free world. The Bible says that rejoice in the liberty that God has given you. And this liberty is the freedom that we have to make our own decisions. To either stay or to leave.
Okay.
Yes.
So Keith, Lulu met a man last year of October.
Yes.
But now he's really insisting to marry her this year. What do you say?
She's saying that I met a man last year.
Yes, October. Now the man is insisting to marry her this year.
One thing I like to tell you is to understand what men look for. A man can meet you today and marry you tomorrow. The only thing is, men make decisions instantly. It's a decision. And you shall know the truth by their fruits. And the fruits is not just by how he buys you this, buys you that. It is by how he keeps his word. You met him since October. He's been talking to you. Is he a nice guy? Does he treat you the way you feel that you should be treated? Does he say one thing and mean it? All those things you will be able to tell. And also listen to your intuition. Your intuition is the God side of you. Listen to it. When you listen to it, there is something in your heart which is going to be telling you, this marriage I can stay, or I should leave. Most people, they hear the instincts telling them that don't stay, and they stay just because maybe there's something. Your instincts are very important. They are powerful. Actually, it's God speaking. The language of God is emotions. So when you feel a certain way, ask yourself, do I feel fear? Do I feel as if something is not adding up in this? If you're feeling negativity, then understand there is no God in it, or God is trying to tell you there's a problem. If you feel peace, peace is a confirmation of God. Peace and joy and goodness and mercy and all those fruits of the Spirit. This is how you are able to confirm and tell for sure, I am him. Because you may leave a good man and the next minute you find him with another woman and they are married and life goes on. and then you'll be left regretting. Likewise, you may marry him so fast and find that he's a joker. So read the fruits and listen to your intuition, and also check how he behaves towards you. If he says one thing and means another, don't. If he's sure with what he's saying, then focus with it.
Okay. What might be the problem? I always get into relationships and lose interest after some weeks. Bernard.
Over expectations. Bernard, you have what we call expectations problems. There is an image that you have built about this kind of woman. Let me tell you, the grass is only green where you water it. And when you keep on thinking that there is someone who is better, it's like you test this food, you jump, you leave it, you test that one. This is like gluttony. Do you know in relationship there is also the same thing? You can be jumping from one person to the other thinking this one is the one who is better. And when you go there, you find, I'm not yet satisfied, because there's a picture you formed in your mind. And that picture is not satisfied. And what you need to do is understand, what qualities do I need? And before the qualities, who am I first? If you know this is my league, this is who I am, then find someone who you have common purpose and common goals. And stick to your lane. And you're going to discover, I've been running so far, this has always been my person. That's the easiest way. Otherwise, you'll jump from one to the other. And the problem is, you get to a point that now you start getting disappointed by all of them. You start saying they are all the same. And that's where the problem comes in. And finally, you have none.
They're all the same, huh? Okay. So, why Lena is asking,
yes,
when you fight with your husband, is there any possibility of you to get back with each other again?
It's a yes or no. It's a yes and also a no. When you fight with your husband, he can decide to get back to you again if he's really too much willing, and if he actually loved you for real, deeply, deeply, deeply. But most relationships are not based on real love. They are based on situational love. We met, we enjoyed our time, you are very charming those days, and now it's survival mode. Then you fight when you're in survival mode. Do you think that person will stay? But if the love was real, and you guys go to a point you fought, the love cannot hold. The Bible says that love covers a multitude of sins. But now, even if it covers a multitude of sins, one thing that you've messed up here is you have destroyed the man's ego. The moment you fight with a man, you become a man. Because a woman is supposed to be soft. So if you're fighting your man, one of the things you have introduced to the man is to understand that here I need to protect myself. I am with a stranger. I'm with someone who can hurt me anytime. She may pour hot water on my face, and what happens? So he's in protective mode now. Removing him from there back again to what he's supposed to be, my friend, is a whole lot of work. And that relationship may always be full of trust issues. But still, it may work. It all depends with, did you actually love each other from the word go? That's a defining factor.
Okay. Why some people after marriage, they lose interest in bed?
After marriage, they lose interest in bed. Now, this happens because I think it's a common phenomenon. First, dopamine has stopped being released, which used to excite you. You see, most of the people, it is a lot of dopamine, which makes you think that, wow, she's all nice. This guy is, the best of the best. But now, when that dopamine goes down, you lose interest. Secondly, responsibilities, when they become so many. You are there is a child here who you need to feed, there is things. So these people, they are also too busy. Thirdly, when you have something available too much. When you have everything available too much, one of the things you'll have to understand is that, all right, you will find that if it is available too much, chances of you not wanting to enjoy it will be high, because you'll be saying, tomorrow is still there. Too busy, too available, responsibilities coming in, chemistry going down. Yeah, and also petty issues that people usually have in their relationship. Those are things which can make people just, you find that your chemistry has really gone off, and for sure it happens. So how to rectify that? Find things that you can do together. Travel together, enjoy together, you know. It's not always about every traveling. Children have to be there. Go alone, you know. You too, and, you know, do some spontaneous things. And trust you me, you will be able to revive.
Okay, so Keith, which business can a university student start?
If you're an university student, you're already well acknowledged with the modern world. You're a Gen Z. I tell people, anybody who is in the university today, and I'm not saying this so that I may discourage you, if you're doing any traditional courses, you're wasting your time and your energy. You see these traditional courses, they're all going to be replaced by AI soon and very soon. It's like somebody trying to do journalism. You'll see dust in the next few. Or someone trying to do graphic design as a course. Oh, I've learned graphic design, I use CorelDRAW. People are using AI, just one prompt, and they have the whole design. So why would they need to hire you? You see, even before you think about the future, think about, what does the future hold? What does the future hold? It's like someone trying to study and be a lawyer. And today, lawyers, it's become almost online. The only thing we need is a stamp. You can go to ChatGPT and ask everything that you need, and you just need a stamp, full stop, nothing else. Or somebody trying to do most of these, you know, courses which have already passed time. So now, if you're in campus, think of anything which has to do with technology and controlling AI and things like that. There's an application I had, it's called Handshake AI, which most people in college campus are using nowadays to just control AI, to do training of AI, and they're being paid. I was seeing it trending just the other day, that Handshake AI. You can also learn how to do different things using artificial intelligence and help yourself. And remember, the world has become a village. So if it's a village today, then how many opportunities do you think you have? So many. So as someone who is in campus, I believe you have a small laptop because of the assignments that you have. Use that one to start your own business. And if you need to learn more, join my master classes, and you'll be able to learn how to make money. Like, for example, this one of affiliate marketing. This one, you don't need much. You just need a laptop or a phone. And you start your own business. And you start recommending products that you love and make a lot of money from it. And I'll be showing you websites after websites and things after things on what you need to do. So, if you need to learn what to do, please join the master classes. The link is on my bio. Visit keithmoki.com. Okay.
So, Keith, Lelo,
yes,
I found out hubby is cheating on me with several women after confrontation. He left, but still I'm thinking of him.
Your husband is cheating with many women?
Yes, after confrontation, he left, but still thinking of him.
Okay, I'll say it like this. If you go to a supermarket and, or maybe you go to a shop and you find there's only one design of shoe remaining, or three, you're more likely to buy it because of scarcity.
Yeah.
If you find there are so many pairs of the same, you might not buy it. What do I mean? When this guy was there, totally available, probably you didn't really feel it's a big deal. I'm not talking now about cheating. I'm just talking about generally him being there. So now that he's gone, you're feeling the scarcity.
Yeah.
And people tend to love people who are not available. They tend to love things that they cannot have. That's why you're feeling this way. It doesn't mean the man has changed or there's anything good about it, but just means that you'll have to deal with the situation at hand. So what you need to do is you have to ask yourself, why did your man cheat? Was it because the love started on a fake note? Was he faking, or were you faking, or were you both of you faking? Or did someone start taking advantage of the other? Or did arguments begin or things? And see if you can be able to rescue it on the basis of what really happened. That's one side. Or number two, if you know very well that this relationship is not heading anywhere, I just want to heal, then healing starts from the mind. You start from the mind. You make a decision and you concentrate upon the decision. It becomes an emotion. And that emotion, you start speaking about your relationship is over. And out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's basically how you are able to let go of someone. And within no time, you'll discover that I don't even care much. It's already gone. And I'm thinking about my own things and I'm out of this. Because everything is in the mind. Yes.
So, Keith, I got my man cheating. And he even has a child out. Is there any possibility that he still loves me?
Funny fact, yes, there's a high possibility. If he is still there with you and he has not left, there's a high possibility. Now, a man can love 1,000 women the same way. But a woman cannot love 2 men the same way. Why? It's not because men are different. It's just because men don't possess too much emotions like ladies do. They possess logic. Now, a man can be looking at one lady and this lady has a very nice mind, which can make him rich. Another lady, she gives him emotions. Another lady, she's very homely. Now, a man can love all those ladies the same way, and every person has a different fulfillment of whatever thing, you know. But for a lady, it's very different because ladies don't love by decisions or by logic. They love by emotion. And an emotion has to be built over the time. So she cannot have 2 masters. A husband is a master because she needs some guidance in some way. She needs to be able to hook her emotions into something. That's why you see a lady, before she falls in love, she has to make sure, how does this man make her feel? But men don't look at how does this woman make me feel. They look at the decision they have made, an instant decision. So yes, this man could still be there. The only problem is there is someone else who has brought another angle of life. So what do? Either you bring the other angle of life that the other woman brought it, or you decide to live your way, or you decide to, you know, there are only 3 options here. 1, you can decide to live. Second, you can decide to be better than the other woman, use her as a benchmark, and become better. Or the third, we are Africans. Maybe ask him if he will still be there. And well, he takes you in. There is no other option. Or you decide to be single mother. So those are the options that are there. So it doesn't mean that he hates you. It just means that someone else has come with some good news. Yes.
Good news, you say. Okay, so hubby left.
Yes.
But still supports us. He has blocked me after confrontation of his cheating. What's next?
Hubby left?
Today is so much about cheating. Hubby left, but still supports us. He has blocked me after confrontation of his cheating. What's next?
Oh, I think it's a cheating world nowadays.
I'm telling you today.
Everything is about people just using and abusing. And now he cheats and then leaves.
But still supports.
But still supports.
What's next?
I think this is almost like the other one which
you
I've
just
answered.
Yeah, true.
Because when you look at it, he's still in love. He still loves and cares about her. It's only that there's some other side which is seeing, which is so interesting. And he wouldn't want to get out from there. That's why I think he just left and said, for the sake of the love that we have been having and blah, 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 let me just keep on supporting. So here you'll have to ask yourself, what exactly do you want to achieve? Do you want to go? Do you want to stay? Because men make a decision. And once he has made the decision can only be negated by another decision. So that decision might be hurting, but I think you can fall back to the few choices I gave in the other discussion.
So, Keith.
There's a question right there on YouTube, which is saying,
I'm not married.
The second one. What does a guy mean when he says,
let's take things casual?
Let's take things casual. He says there's a trust issues. When you hear your man telling you, let's take things casual, it basically means that there is trust issues. I'm not yet satisfied. I don't yet trust you 100%. When I was speaking in my masterclass yesterday night, why men don't want to get married, I was basically telling you that a man will not get married because he is not sure of where the relationship is heading. So most of the men, they pause, or maybe he's not prepared. I'm not saying that the problem is you all the time, but he may not be prepared, maybe financially, maybe logically, realistically, whatever thing that he's planning with his life. So he tells you, hey, let's hold. I don't still trust if we can be able to do this the way I was thinking. So those are some of the reasons why a man will take you, let's take things casual or slow. So casual, it may mean we are just playing our cards. Slow may mean I'm waiting to see how it will be.
So Keith, we are dealing with baby mamas here.
Yes.
So Mercy is asking, how do you deal with a toxic baby mama? She's showing us shege, my dear. What is shege?
Wonders.
Wonders.
How do you deal with a toxic baby mama?
Who's showing you wonders?
Now, first it depends which country you're in.
Drama.
First you have to ask yourself, which country are you in? If you're in the West, you'll have to see dust for some period. If you're in UK, US, those countries in the West, there, ladies have all the rules. So if she decides to take advantage, it may be a bit harsh. You may be willing to lose. If you're in Africa, better. All right? Even Europe is the same. I can see somebody asking. Yes, if you're in Europe, US, UK, Australia, those countries, and your baby mama is bringing problems, you better start praying. Oh,
It's a lady
saying
that the mama is
Oh,
yeah.
The baby mama of the man. Oh, I thought it's a guy having issues with baby mama. No, the baby mama of the guy. It is always said this: the owner of the well doesn't queue on the line. So if she's still bringing issues, there's a high possibility that there is still love. You know, where there is love, there is always commotion. You know you've moved on if you can see someone like a bus driver in a highway. You remember I said that? But if you're still emotional, there is still love. This person is still fighting for what was lost. That's why the chemistry and the emotions are high. So what do you do in such cases? Ask yourself, has this relationship been for so long? If it hasn't been for too long, please move on. If this drama started as early as now, just find something to do. If the relationship has been there for so long, you may consider, especially if you also have a child with the man, you may consider. But this is what you do. Become so good to the man that the man will fight for you. But when you start fighting the other woman, you may not win. Become so good to the man. The man might fight for you and put in boundaries and put in everything that he can be able to do. But if you fight the other woman, men have a protective, I don't know, is a feeling or something. They'll just start to protect the other woman, and you wonder, really? Like, yeah, you know, she's the mother of my child, blah, blah, you should not say that. Then you wonder, really? Like, I thought it just works like that. And unfortunately, I don't know, it's fortunate or unfortunately. It depends with who is being fought.
Fought for.
Fought for. So yeah, just become better than the other woman. Show your man that you really care. That's the moment that you are bringing him so close. My sweet nothings, what. He's going to fight for you.
My man got angry at me because he found out that I've been secretly saving money for my graduation. He says I've been asking him for money, yet I have money. Am I being secretive? What did I do?
I think he's right. Because if he's been giving you money and you've been secretly hiding other money, then you're not being fair. You're not being fair because how would you be asking him? Maybe he was trying to fight as much as he can to give you a comfortable life, and you are busy just blocking some money for your own interest, and then now you're coming with, hey, I've got money. Of course, he has the right to be angry. So there, just go and talk to him and tell him, I did not intend it to be like this, and since you are my man, here is the money I have. Let us plan for it. You're the head of the house. No, I'm not saying that you cannot save. You can save, but when you are saving, listen, when you are saving and you're telling somebody you have nothing, so he keeps on pulling from his pocket to give you, then you're not saving, you're lying to him.
Oh, okay,
you see,
that makes sense.
Saving is okay.
That makes sense.
But if you're saving on the pocket of someone else, then you're not being realistic. Yes.
So, Kate, this is interesting. If a man asks for your nudes after a year of dating, we are on long distance. We stay in different places. He visits sometimes. Is there still love when he asks you for nudes?
Now, people asking for nudes, first and foremost, I don't get it because we're in the era of technology. You'll be so foolish to send them. The next minute you'll be on Telegram uniting us. Uniting the whole of the country. And Kenyans love that kind of unity. And then you'll be like, really, what happened? Please don't send them. Tell them that if you want to see me, please book a visa, a travel ticket, and come and see me. But sending someone your photos when you have no clothes, honestly, we're in the era of technology. We're in a different era. This is not the era whereby people were sending letters. Within 2 minutes, you're going to unite the whole country, unite your mother and father together. They'll be there. And if they have depression, you kill them. Really? Why? There's no need.
There's no need.
So don't do that. And that's why I tell people, before you get into a long distance relationship, count the costs. Count the costs. And let me tell you, a man who respects you, I don't think you'll ever ask for those things. A man who respects you, no. Maybe the one who just there casual will ask you for it. And this one is happening a lot with the ladies who are in Saudi. I get cases all the time. Oh, I send this man poach photos. You know, he loved me. And now I'm trending everywhere. Please, even if you have stayed 2 years or 3 years, don't you be tempted. We're in a different era, my dear sisters.
So, Kid.
Yes.
What can you do when your boyfriend keeps posting other ladies on social media?
Your boyfriend keeps on posting other
ladies
on social media. The problem is not posting. For what intention is he posting? If he's posting to make you angry, then post other men.
Oh.
And you don't necessarily need to post them because you're sleeping with them. Just post because you're just enjoying moments. It's a win-win situation. All right? If this person is showing you dust from one side, show them dust from the other side, and life continues. Right?
Yeah.
Because you will just be hurting yourself by, there are people who try to be so pious, so nice, and the other one is taking advantage of you, clear as day. Whatever measure you shall give, so shall you receive. That is the scripture. So give them the return of the measure. The same thing. And move on with life.
So, Keith, what to do with a man who is too emotional with his own trauma and refuses to seek help?
He's too emotional. Calculate the nature of the trauma. There are some things which don't heal very fast. Let's assume somebody who lost their very loved one, or somebody who was abused in a way which really caught his heart. People just think that trauma can just come out just like that. There are people who have gone through a lot. And maybe you would be crying more than him if you are in the same situation. So analyze the trauma and be a comfort zone. Not someone who is keeping on telling them, why are you behaving like this all the time? You keep on talking about that situation. You don't know what they're going through. If you're in their position, maybe you could have done worse. So my point is, become a shoulder to lean on. If this person is yours, you are there for good and for worse. For good moments, for bad moments.
So Keith, my man ignores days like birthday, Valentine's, anniversaries. Is this serious? Really?
It's very serious. Men are very serious, but they don't remember birthdays, anniversaries. They don't even remember their own birthdays. The funny part, men will remember, hey, and today is my birthday. Or one day after it is already gone. Men focus on the serious matters. Then don't focus on, simple things and those emotional stuff. What is it with just adding 1 year? Like, how do you celebrate that sooner you're going to die and leave the world? I'm not saying you cannot celebrate, but if there's something to celebrate, well, but it's not like a big deal. I think men are more focused on celebrating business deals which have succeeded. They have achieved this and that, things which actually make a lot of sense to them. I know birthdays make sense to women. So if your man doesn't want to celebrate your birthday, don't count him wrong. Just go and celebrate your birthday alone or with your friends, or just tell him, hey, babe, I'll be doing this and this. If you find time, you can pass by. If not, I still love you. Yes.
So what's happening on the 20th of February?
20th of February, we have our masterclass, affiliate marketing. I'll be teaching on how to make money recommending products that you love. That is on Zoom, live on Zoom. So make sure you grab your ticket or your seat at keithmwoki.com. It only goes for 1,000 shillings or $8. The class will be starting from Yo. We were just adjusting something, so don't worry. Yeah, we're back. Don't worry. In Kenya, these are common phenomena. You are in and out. Boom, boom. But anyway, we had I think, flickering of power somewhere. But we're back. So, we're talking about the masterclass on 20th of February. And we believe that you guys will be able to join in, and it will be really, really amazing. Maybe you can check some more questions.
Yes. So, Desmond, it's been 3 weeks, no contact with her.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything or even miss her. Is that normal?
It's been 3 weeks?
It's been 3 weeks, no contact with her.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel anything or miss her. Is that normal?
no contact, you don't feel anything, you don't miss her, I don't think there is a relationship there, because first, if you are attracted to each other, you would, if you're really attracted to each other, you would be feeling the chemistry. You would be feeling like, for sure, I want to see her, I want to be with her, and all those kind of things. So this is a relationship which I'll tell you, please, if you can, don't continue it, or don't, just stay away from it. Because in the later days, you're going to understand why your own intuition was telling you stay away.
Yeah.
Sometimes when things don't happen the way they are supposed to, it basically means that God is like trying to tell you, here there's a problem. So, well, I would say just be careful about that relationship, because it may not be heading the right direction. Don't push things. Love is never forced.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my man does masturbation a lot. What could be the cause of this?
Low self-esteem. When you find someone, self-pleasing himself or herself, it's because there is a low self-esteem. And this low self-esteem is brought by the fact that someone feels that I'm not confident enough to be able to be myself. And this is something that is a type of trauma that you just need to talk to them. Do not push them in a way that, oh, why do you do these things? You'll just be destroying their ego more and more, because already they are destroyed in their ego. So when you push it so much with a lot of argumentation and blah, blah, you might even break them the most, because they're already broken. Find a way to make it, understandable, easier.
So why do women blame men for their actions instead of being accountable?
Why women blame men for their actions?
Instead of being accountable.
You see, accountability, I would say like this, accountability is an aspect of logic. And women are emotional. When a lady tells you something, she's not telling you logically, she's telling you emotionally. So for men, if you really want your woman to be there for you, do whatever is, understand her from a point of emotion, not from a point of logic. You are trying to tell her things about your plans, about what we have been planning, what we want to do, why we should not waste money. She's not seeing it like that. She's seeing the emotion, she's seeing the excitement. It's like, for example, a man will be thinking, where can we go and eat some food, some nice food at a fair price, because we have other duties and bills to do. But a lady is not thinking about fair price. It's where do we get the best experience?
Yeah.
So she's thinking the best experience, you're thinking the best food at a lower price. Same food. She's thinking highest experience, highest money, so that she can enjoy. Wow, we went there, we even spent a lot, the experience. But the man is thinking the same experience, lower money. So both of them are thinking, but in different worlds. A lady is thinking of the experience, how she'll be saying, we went to Zanzibar, and when we were there, we were sleeping at a 5-star hotel, we were seeing the beach. But the man will say, instead of us going to sleep right at the beach, which is so expensive 10 times, why not pick an Airbnb behind the scenes and go to eat and drink in the same hotel and take the same photos, and we save a huge chunk of money. But a lady will not think that way. She'll be thinking of the emotion. So this is the reason why you will see she's never really wants to get accountable for things, because she was thinking emotionally. And that's not our problem. She's just built like that. So you have to understand. That's why a man is called a leader.
Yeah.
To be able to tame and say that, no, this is not what we are going to do. We need to do this. This is very important.
Okay. So why do men always keep on going back to their exes?
Men keep on going back to their exes because of one thing. Men have a fear of starting over. You see, the dating scene is controlled by women. A woman will be with whoever she wants, so she's not afraid of losing you.
Yeah.
because she will go to this person and that person. But men, they will want to go back to the same old woman because the same old ex, because they are afraid of getting someone else is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I love to start fresh. Tell me about yourself. We go for dates. We spend. By the time now we mask and unmask is a lot of work. So I'll rather just go back to my ex.
Yeah.
Already there, I don't need to introduce myself. She already knows me. That's how, because they have a lot to spend to be able to make a relationship. But for ladies, well, they can jump on anything as long as the man is the one who takes care of the bills. So it's actually for her, it's an experience. That's where the difference comes in.
So Keith,
Yes.
he loves me but emotionally mute. What to do?
He loves you but emotionally mute.
Yes.
Some men are just silent. They don't know how to speak much. So when you expect him to speak much or to be too much emotional, not all men are outgoing. And a man who is not outgoing, he may not, it's not a must that all men show love by a lot of chemistry and jumping up and down. Some just show love by giving, quality time, helping hand here and there, teaching you things that you don't know. Those are ways that men show love, by giving. You know, giving is the ultimate thing. So don't worry if this man he's not showing you the extreme chemistry, but he's giving. See what other way? What is his love language? What does he actually do? How does he show love, and how does he receive love? And focus on that. Yeah.
So what about a man who shows love at the beginning, and then after a while he changes just abruptly?
He shows love at the beginning and then he changes. I think this one is almost like a question I answered about not really masking. When the chemistry starts fading and all that. So that chemistry might fade. You might be looking at it, but now it's more focused on peace rather than chemistry.
Okay.
Yes, that's why maybe it does fade. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It's just another phase of life which has started.
I think this one you've answered. Why is it that when I try to move on, I find myself back again?
Yeah.
This one you've answered.
Going back again to the
Now,
ex.
This is a very nice question and I like it. If a man doesn't care about his children and their mother died, can he make a good husband? Very tricky question.
That's a very tricky question. He doesn't care about his children and the mother of those children died.
Yes.
Can he make a good husband? Now, it all depends with... you see, there are men who... There are men who, once they have been in a relationship, maybe there was a lot of ups and downs in that previous relationship to a point that he called it off completely. There are men who can rub everything from their minds. Especially if the relationship was really rough. They can decide, you know what, I don't want you plus anything to do with you. And even after years that they have gone apart and maybe someone died and all that, they don't care and they moved on. Because love for men is a decision. It does happen. It does happen. I'm sure some people might be wondering, really? Yes, it does happen. There are men who just decide, especially if a man was taken advantage in some way, like belittled in some way that he felt, you're belittling him because of the children, then I leave you with them and I'll never show back myself. It does happen. But it doesn't mean that that man cannot be able to pursue and start something different. And also, there are ladies who get pregnant so that they can get hold of a man. And that man was not focused on that relationship. And he told you very well, please, I don't want to get pregnant. She came and she said, oh, and then now she thought that she will trap the man. It's like, for example, those Russian ladies of ours, right? You just decide that because this guy is the way he looks, I want to trap him. And on that day, you make sure you get pregnant, and now you're there telling him, please take me to Russia. How does he take you to Russia? And he said that we are here just for games. So now you might later on die in your place, and you think that he'll take the children to Russia. He won't, because he wasn't really prepared. You are just guys, both of you are joking. So when you say that this man, he's got some children in Africa, he doesn't take care of them, it all depends with how the whole thing started. So that Russian fella, if you think that, oh, I have to get pregnant of him and blah, blah, and you are 50 of you or 100 of you, and all of you want a stake in that, it's impossible. Some things do happen, but doesn't mean that that person will never get married again and even plan to start a life, right? So I think that is easy to have answered well.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about a partner who can't compliment you, Kate? No matter what, no matter how good looking you are.
A partner who cannot compliment you.
No matter how good looking you are.
But you see, compliments are not bad. People give compliments, but maybe they are complimenting another way. For real. Somebody could be complimenting in another different way, by giving you things which matter, by showing you that you're good in business, good in life. You know, it's not always about, oh, that dress of yours, that. But maybe what if you have seen that dress 1,000 times? Now, for how long is he going to talk about? Yeah, you see, for how long is he going to talk about that jeans, that dress, that? Maybe I've seen it. It's just because maybe ladies sometimes they like to be congratulated over and over, which is a good thing. So when everybody at your workplace tells you you're looking smart, it doesn't mean that your man doesn't see it. He sees it.
Okay. So what could be wrong? My man provides literally everything I ask for. This is the part, but hardly gives me the attention.
You cannot get everything in the world. Either get attention with no money and provision, or money and that provision plus. It's like saying, this man is so busy, he's working. He brings very good things he buys for us because he works and makes money, but he has no time for us. And another one is complaining, this man has all the time for us, he gives me attention, but he doesn't bring anything to the table because he has no job. So life has no balance. If he has to give you everything that you need, he also needs time to go and work. Right? So ladies, please count your problem. You cannot get both. Either he has to be a hard worker or an attention worker.
Okay, so Kate, how do you handle a woman who always criticizes everything when you guys are together?
A woman who criticizes everything.
Everything when you guys are together.
That already means that she sees weaknesses in you, or she doesn't really love you, or there is another man. When there is someone else, even your food, even your stories, they are boring. Your jokes are dry. Because it's about emotion. So the emotion is where she keeps, where the attention is. The Bible says, where your treasures are, that is where your heart will be. So probably you're not her treasure.
So Kate, what does it mean to truly love your spouse beyond feelings?
Intention. Loving beyond feelings is loving common goal, common purpose, ideas. You build together. You focus on what you guys have in terms of the mind. Is your mind together? Can two work together unless they agree? That is loving someone beyond feelings. Let's say, for example, you have a friend that you really love.
Yeah.
You don't love this friend because you're romantic with them. They're just your friend. And you can do anything for this friend. And that is true love, is love beyond the feelings. All right? The way you love your mother and you're not romantic to her or your father or your sister. So that's love beyond the feelings.
So how can a husband and a wife communicate without hurting each other's feelings?
Mostly is do not accuse. In everything that you're doing, don't use an accusing language. In most of the relationships, you find that accusation is very high. Everybody wants to blame this and blame that. Remember, you are one. You're not two people who are different. You are one. And one means if I'm hurting you, I'm hurting me. So speak to each other without hurting each other by first understanding what does the other person feel, what does he or she like. And when you get to understand this, then you give them the space to become themselves. And also you don't argue too much. And you let them express themselves. One of the reasons why many relationships are failing nowadays is because there's no room for expression. When your woman tries to express something, an idea she has, you pin her down. You tell her, don't speak. It is me only who speaks. If your man tells you, this is what I have, you tell him, no, you're not like other men. I want our life to be run like this. So when there is always constant conflict on ideas, you find that this relationship might never ever come into fruition. Yes. So speak to each other as well.
So, Desmond, how can a lady move on while still in a relationship? Or she's escaping reality?
How can a lady move on while she's still in a relationship? So she's in a relationship and she has already moved on. I think you need to watch my video which I posted. I think it was today, lunchtime. Today or maybe, yes. How to know why she blocked you. Something like that? Yes, I said how to know why she blocked you. When you're being blocked, it means that relationship died a long time ago. It's only that now it's been, let's see, that kind of a thing. So this is the reason why somebody moves on while they're still in a relationship, because they try to move on. You never read the clues, the ideas, you never understood it. And you keep on pushing something which is not moving. It's like trying to push a car with no engine. The engine is the love. So that's the reason why they will move on while you're still there. And by the time you realize, you're crying foul. So learn to read the signs.
Okay. So Keith, I couldn't help him financially and he went silent. Was the relationship transactional?
Now, when we were starting this podcast or talk tonight, I said how you start your relationship matters. If you started the relationship on the basis of money, the day you stop giving money, that's the end of the relationship. I'm not saying that men should not give women money. You can give them. But if your relationship is anchored on giving of money, then the moment you stop giving the money, the relationship goes down. And I think that's what happened in this case, because she stopped feeling the feelings because you changed. I'm sure she tells you, you changed. You're no longer the person who used to bombard me with flower bouquets. You're busy saying that CBK told you, no, put the money in an envelope. With CBK or no, we need the money. So, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes.
So what does it mean when a man says he loves you, but wants something new?
He says he loves you, but he wants something new. Something new in terms of someone else? If he wants something new, okay, I didn't understand that part, but let me assume it's in terms of someone else.
Bounty. Bounty should ask again the question.
Yes. So they love someone. All right. They want something new.
Something new, yeah.
Then if someone loves you and wants something new,
go buy a new shirt.
It means you've been operating in a way that there's what do I call it? A lot of conformity. There's a lot of conformity. You keep on doing things the same way. So there is no newness in the relationship. And that's why maybe this person feels everything is common. Do you know boredom is there amongst couples? People who are together, but everything is just flat. So flat because it's go work, go home, eat, drink, go to the mall, go back home, go.
Boring relationship.
You know, it's boring at some point. So find something so that he will not be thinking of something else which is new or something else which is different. Those are some of the reasons why. So, well, he wants the relationships to evolve. Yes, Sophia, that's true.
So how can you support your relationship to be a lasting relationship?
To make it a lasting relationship, first stop listening to others, because we listen so much to neighbors than we ever listen to ourselves. Especially social media stories. Avoid them like plague. All right? So don't listen to those stories, because most people who are saying things about how they are running their relationships is not even true. You may think that that is a bed of roses, but it's not a bed of roses. That's number one. Number two, respect both ways. Respect your woman, respect your man. And respect means don't take them for granted. Don't do to them what you'll never want them to do to you. This is very important. Number three, have something in common that makes you have joy. For example, something that you do, you have share a mind. Maybe you do some Bible study together. Maybe you usually go for some games together. Maybe you're doing some business together. But I advise people not to do business with their, be very careful on how you do business with your better half, because you might find that it's more of a business partnership than a relationship partnership. And that's why you find people, instead of being in love, the thing that they are in is not really being in love. Most people, they are in a business partnership. Instead of you going on a date, it's like it's a board meeting. And I've seen, look at most people who are couples and they are doing business together. Sometimes it turns to that, and then that spark gets finished. That spark gets finished, and finally it just dries. Even look at social media influencers, especially those who are doing couple kind of stuff. At one point, when the couple was young in love, and maybe one person was really good in whatever he or she is doing, the other one came in and they started doing some content. Now, when it becomes a business, the love fades and it becomes a battle of money and a battle of who is more famous than the other. And that's why you see many, many, many relationships go down. And at the end of the day, it just goes like that. So just maintain the relationship without necessarily adding a business in it.
So Keith, how do you handle silence or withdraw from your spouse without assuming the worst?
Silence or withdrawal? First and foremost, people just don't go silent when there's nothing. Silence is always a sign of something is not adding up. If you have noticed they are silent, then find how you can adjust it. Think of it like this. You're driving your car on the highway and you've noticed there's a lorry out there which has lost brakes. Yes, you're on your lane. But if you stay there and you say, I'm on my lane, that lorry should know that I'm driving on my lane, you're going to die. So what you do is this. You don't focus on that. You become the best of what you can be able to do. What you do is you look at it differently. You tell yourself, by the way, in case of anything, I have to be wise here. I have to play my cards smart. I have to go and talk to this person because I don't want them to feel the way they are feeling, and I don't want this relationship to go down. So this is what you need to do, and it will stay for long.
Okay. So Keith, Eric is asking, why women are cheating more than men today?
Why women are cheating more than men today? Options and social media influence. But also remember, most men are refusing to get married today, so much more than it was before. Why? Because they are also getting afraid. So in as much as women are cheating, men are also getting afraid about it, and they're also cheating the more. So you find it's a competition of cheating for both ways. So you have to be keen on exactly what you want to achieve, because soon and very soon, I was talking to someone telling them that there's a high possibility by 2030, hey, marriages might be very few. With the rise of all these things and people taking advantage of each other and people not being serious, well, it's a long road.
Why is it that I can't balance love for my business and my wife? I think you've spoken about this. My wife takes much money. Why
can't
is it I
balance
can't
love
balance
for my-
love for my business and my wife? My wife takes much money. I think
Of
you've
course, you
already
cannot mix two things. You cannot have two masters. Money and love, those are two masters. You will either serve one and hate the other.
So how do you speak to your spouse in a way that heals rather than wounds?
How you speak to your spouse in a way that heals rather than wounds is by speaking calmly and peacefully. When you speak in a calm way and a peaceful way, there's a high possibility that when you speak in a calm way, the other person will always be feeling you're there for them. But when you speak with a lot of argument and you speak as if you want to hurt them, they feel every moment. And that can be a real mess in the relationship, because nobody wants to be taken advantage of. And that's why most people leave and they decide, I don't want to stay in this relationship. It doesn't matter how long you guys have been together. All right? All right, maybe a couple of more questions before we call it a day. Nowadays, I want us to finish on time.
So what should I do when a baby daddy refuses with the kid and I want to move on with another man?
When the baby daddy refuses with the child, that person is also a parent. Let them be. Go and make some new babies.
We have separated, but my ex has refused to remove his belongings. What does that mean?
You separated?
We have separated, but my ex has refused to remove his belongings. What does that mean?
He means that he's still coming back. So, or maybe those clothes don't mean anything. Ask him, are you sure you need these clothes? Because some people don't even want to see anything which was associated with you. Or he may be still be there. He may be saying, soon and very soon I'll still come back and convince her.
So does education matter in marriage?
To the man, yes. To the woman, not really. A man does not really care if a woman is educated, but a woman cares if a man is educated. Because a woman focuses on the future, the man focuses on emotions.
How can you know that a lady loves you if she's always playing hard to get?
How you know she loves you? Hard to get doesn't mean that she doesn't love you, and also hard to get may mean that she has other engagements. So what you do is that you do what we call soft detachment. You disappear. If somebody loves you, they will be there. They will want to mend, and they will not want to lose you. But if they don't care about you and they will not care to call you, then, well, it is what it is. Move on and find someone else. We are 8 billion in the world. So you cannot miss another one in the other corner of the world.
I am with her for convenience, but she is overprotective. She has kids with her ex. I have none.
Okay. If you know you're there for convenience, the thing is to tell her the truth. The truth will set you free. But when you show her that you really love her, you care about her, and you're there for convenience, she will take it seriously. And when she takes it seriously, you're going to see a very rough moment. She will tell you that I want to get married, I want this, and it may not be exactly what you're thinking. So tell her the truth. Let her know everything but the truth.
Okay, so we separated, but he doesn't want me to see my kids. Advice.
That's a man or a woman?
This is a lady.
We separate?
Akikitoro. We separated, but he doesn't want me to see my kids.
That should be a man.
No, it's a woman. It's a lady.
All right. So he's separated and doesn't want you to see the children. Then I think there's an issue with, parting ways doesn't mean that you're enemies. But if you parted with a lot of emotion and the emotion has never ended, seeing children will always be a problem. Solve that first. Just accept that you guys parted ways. And once you accept, let them understand. I think men usually move on and they can be okay at some point. Unless if you moved on with, unless if you did something which destroyed their ego. That could be the only thing which can make him just hate you for no explanations. But if it was just, things did not work out, it's common with human beings. Sometimes things don't work out. So just accept it and talk to him and he will definitely show you the children.
So why do men lie? They tell a woman that I want to marry you. Then they cheat on you with another lady.
It's because the intentions were never real from the word go. When the relationship started on a foul play, either by you or by him or by both of you, that's why you'll see, I told you when you were starting, a man may pretend he has a lot of money, he has this and that to win you, just because you have shown that you love the money. You see, the problem is how both of you portray each other. If you're a woman who is money-minded or you're materialistic, a man can also be materialistic, seeming to be materialistic just to win you. And after they win you, then they move on to the other people that they, because it was all material. You came there for the money, he came there for the body. So both of you are cool and life moves on.
So how do I make a man love? How do I make a man I love come back after I wronged him and he blocked me?
That one, you wronged him and he blocked you. When a man blocks you, he's basically saying, you know what? I am done. I don't want to even see your picture. Because I don't want it to remind me of you or any emotion. I just want to move on and focus with another life. I think what you do is go around the world. You'll find good men and just start over again and use what happened as a lesson. And you'll not regret this advice. Because when you go back, that person might still take advantage of you because now both of you are vulnerable in one way or another. Just focus and get someone else and pray. Maybe along the way, if you don't get someone, you might meet somewhere along the way and in a more fresher aspect. But coming back again after those kind of fights might also be very hard.
Shazola, I really appreciate much your insights. Keeps me growing, brother. How can I realize my talent, if any?
Thank you so much. So how you can realize your talents is by looking at the thing which is always amazing inside your heart, how you feel from your heart. So we all have that burning desire, and that burning desire is your talent. Be it drawing, be it painting, be it running, be it doing business, anything which is burning desire within you, it's actually what we call a talent. And that is exactly what you need to do. Maybe one more question.
So how can I forget a man that treats me badly, but I still love him?
That's a bad boy. Women love bad boys.
Bad boys.
You love a bad boy. He treats you wrongly, but you're still there. The medicine of bad boys, of bad girls, is bad boy. So because you really want that guy who is treating you wrongly, then that's the thing that you get. I will say to you one thing. Instead of you running after bad boy, Look for that one good guy who is chasing after you, the one you all keep on blocking, and fall in love with him. Bad boys will never give you anything of substance. They'll waste your time and energy and finally use you and abuse you and leave you hanging. So that has been a wonderful moment. Let me introduce Kujuana for those who are new. Kujuana is a matchmaking platform where we help people to get love, to find love. Those who have been single, whether you've been divorced, separated, you've gone through whatever situation, Kujuana is there for you. So don't stay alone, don't be alone. Visit kujuana.com. That's a place whereby you can find someone to love and someone to love you back. All right? It's an intentional matchmaking platform for Africans and Africans in the diaspora. Wherever you are, you can as well meet someone and you will never be the same again. Number 2, we're having our masterclass this coming Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. East African time. It will be a masterclass about affiliate marketing, how to make money recommending products that you love. A ticket or a seat goes for 1,000 shillings or $8. Grab them at keithmwoki.com or the link on my bio. Go there and I'm sure it's going to be an amazing, amazing time. And this video is on YouTube. You can check it out later on. And you can subscribe on my YouTube, and I'm sure you'll be able to view other videos which are there, long videos that can be able to empower you and help you much, much more. All right. So thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time. We have learned together so much, and it's an amazing moment. Tomorrow I'll be here doing another masterclass for business, and I'll be introducing a new topic. And I think it will be really, really amazing. A topic which was really in my heart. So check out tomorrow. It will be something a little bit different from what you are used to. And I'm sure you'll never be the same again. So thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate your coming and you being here. It's really been an awesome, awesome time. So as we always do, let's finish up with a word of affirmation. Repeat after me. Say, I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I'm a child of God.
I'm a child of God.
I can do all things.
I can do all things.
Through Christ.
Through Christ.
Who strengthens me.
Who strengthens me.
I have all things.
I have all things.
In Christ Jesus.
In Christ Jesus.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Have a good night.
Have a good
See
night.
you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Have a beautiful time.
See
Bye
you next
bye.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Switch that off for me.